Good morning, folks. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Heidi, Melissa, Gio, how y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Whew. Why does Thursday feel so different from Wednesday? Wednesday's so distant from the weekend, but Thursday's like, I don't know, we're almost there, y'all. We're almost there. Not that I don't want to be hanging out with y'all every morning, but I think we can all agree weekends are a lovely time. Because it's Thursday, says Heidi. Hey, that's a good day. Good name, good day. How y'all doing? How's it going on this lovely Thursday? Megan, good morning. Welcome in. Glad to see you. Folks, I'm going to try something a little new today. What if we get right into that writing sprint? We just kick it off right off the get-go. Super busy day ahead for you, Heidi? Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I'm excited to hear that. I hope it's busy and good. Rocket, you got this. Kooky, welcome in, welcome in. Glad to see you. Raffi, hey, all the regulars are streaming in. Good morning, Raffi. And Megan, starting off with the Heart Me and the Tiny Tiny. Thank you for that. Very kind of you. Appreciate y'all. I think we need an appreciate counter on screen, huh? If we can just get a count for how many times I say that before the stream's over. Just make sure it goes into the 5 digits. Kooky, Raffi, how y'all doing today? This wonderful Thursday. I was kind of debating about maybe just kicking it off with a writing sprint right off the bat. I don't know. I'm kind of ready for it though. Oh, Raffi, we'll shake you off. We'll shake that tiredness off. We'll get those fingers stretched out. Oh, shake them out. Melissa, thank you for the donut. Oh, donut. I could go for a donut right now. That sounds very good, actually. Have to wait till after stream, maybe. Morning, Phoenix. Good to see you. Welcome in. Oh, Kooky, you're reading Wriggly Little Hands on the way to your fiance's work. That's fun. I hope you're still having a good time with it. It's a shorter book, so if you're reading it consistently, you'll probably tear through it pretty quick. Who's your favorite character so far? Y'all, I was kind of goofing with the idea of like just boom, writing sprint right off the bat, huh? Want to try that? Yeah, it was very good, Phoenix. Thank you for sharing it. Very powerful stuff. Good, Raffi. That's what I want it to be. Easy read, fast, fun. Get some giggles out of you. A little bit goofy. You like Lin 2 and Lin 1? Very nice, Kooky. The Lins. Don't want to talk about bad Lin though. I don't want to go there. All right, I was thinking about a writing sprint, but you know what? I'm gonna give this 2 minutes here to see if I can figure out how to share this live. I swear, I know y'all. What happens if I go to it on my phone? Yeah, it already thinks that it doesn't know that I'm live, so I don't know. I don't know, y'all. It's bizarre. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. Ollie and Robert are top tier, says Raffi. I do love Robert. I am a little bit overly fond of Robert, perhaps. Has to be done before you go live, says Phoenix. It keeps advertising to me, like, encourage your view. Oh, I'm not reading it, y'all. It says encourage your viewers to share your live and invite more friends. I wasn't reading it correct all this time. That would explain why I wasn't able to do it. Okay, well, we solved that mystery for now. Thank you, Phoenix. That was a missing puzzle piece there that saved me. Melissa says rock goblins have feelings too. Yes, rock goblins do have feelings too. Gotcha, Phoenix. Okay, that makes sense. Well, thank you for that. And y'all, hey, congratulations to all of us. Second day of streaming live on YouTube as well as TikTok. So If you want to watch on YouTube, you can. Um, you're already here on TikTok, so I don't know why you'd switch over. I'm happy to have you either place, but very happy to have you here. But yeah, as far as I can tell, the stream went fine on YouTube yesterday, so hey, let's run it back. Let's do it again. Rafi, you like the foreign exchange program. I dig it. Alright, y'all, well then let's warm those fingers up. Let's get into a sprint. We're gonna just kick it off right away with some words on page. So if you're gonna create along with me, if you're gonna sprint along with me, hey, let's rock it. I appreciate the likes, y'all. Oh, thank you, Kookie. I did forget to ping on Discord. We can do that real quick. Yep. Oh, you got it. Thank you. Appreciate that. I totally whiffed on it. I don't want to ping everybody with an @everyone for that. It's just a message, I guess, in general. But I guess you'll gotta be looking at the Discord to see it. All right, how's our timer doing? Halfway through this sprint. Let's go. Yeah, I just don't want to ping everybody too much, Geo. I feel like it chases them away. Save it for big announcements, I suppose. Hey, welcome in, folks. We're just finishing up this writing sprint here, but if you got any questions about publishing, writing, books, whatever, hey, please ask. Drop it in chat. Tay, glad to have you back. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in, Tay. How you been? How you been? It's good to see you. You know, I'm doing good, but the pollen is brutal in Houston right now. Hey, howdy, Zozo of the Zaza. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm just finishing up a writing sprint, but we'll go ahead. It was a bit of an early one, so I'm gonna pause it for 1 second and answer your question. It's a prequel to this book here at the top left, Servant of Rage. So yeah, that's what we're working on. And we're doing a writing sprint, so putting some words into the book right now. Oh, you're interested. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, gritty heist novel. Those buzzwords are getting there, huh? Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. In the meantime, if you want, Servant of Rage in the top left here is set in the same world, and that's on Amazon in any format you want. But let me finish up this writing sprint, y'all. In the meantime, if you got any questions about books or writing, oh, thank you, Melissa. Appreciate the level up, Sparks. Oh, wow, I missed a lot. Holy cow, y'all. Megan with the heart me, Phoenix with the heart me, Vicious with the heart me, Vicious with the team cheers, and Melissa with the level up, Sparks. Wow, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. Y'all are too kind. Too kind. We got 59 seconds left on this sprint, so let me finish that up. And hey, in the meantime, if you got any questions about books, writing, publishing, what it's like to be an author, please let me know. And we'll talk about it here in 58 seconds. Don't forget to drink some water. I got you, Zozo. I am well equipped. We stay well hydrated on this stream. Alright, I think that's going to be time. Yep, 1 second. There it goes. So let me just finish my thought here. I was thinking ahead a little bit in the text. Hey, y'all, welcome in. Hey, so this is a writing stream. I'm writing my novel live on stream. I invite y'all to write along with me if you want. Hey, Wookie, welcome in, buddy. Glad to see you. Here, Zozo, this one's for you. Gonna stay hydrated. Woogie, how you doing today? Happy Thursday, my guy. So yeah, all right, that was an okay sprint. We got 24 words in there. That's a good start. JR, good morning. Good to see you. Zozo said, I've done some writing myself and currently in like a year-long block. Any tips to help with this? Well, first of all, sorry to hear about that, Zozo. That's rough, man. The writing block hits hard, not fun. I think to get out of it, I'll recommend two things. This is what works for me. I hope it works for you. I try to focus on the thing that I like the most about the story I'm working on. Like, what's the coolest scene that I just really want to write? And I just jump right into that one. No expectations, no length. Doesn't have to be good. Just like write what you want. And then two, give yourself a goal to write like 5 days a week, right? And just make sure you hit that goal, even if it's just one sentence a day, right? Maybe you're not feeling it, you just get that one sentence and just get words on page to hit that 5 days a week goal, and keep doing that for a little while. Eventually, you'll kind of trick yourself. It becomes routine, and then if you don't write, it feels wrong. That's almost kind of punny, isn't it? If you don't write, it feels wrong. Let's see. Grizzly, welcome in, buddy. Welcome in. How you doing? Zozo, I hope that helps. Yeah, it does feel wrong. Let me know, but please keep asking. If it doesn't, we can try something else. See if we can get you through that writing block. JR said for writer's block, try changing your font to Comic Sans. An author friend of mine told me that tip. I have heard that. I've heard that tip. I've also heard change your writing location. Get into a different environment, different light, different feel. Light some candles. Do something to make it special. All right. That was a light writing sprint there. 124 words. That's all right though. Y'all, if you got questions about books, writing, what it's like to be an author, anything like that, hit me with them. Otherwise, we can queue up another writing sprint here and get some more words going. Leo, hey, welcome in, buddy. Happy Thursday. How you doing? Y'all, the weekend's within view, ain't it? It's just right around the corner there. Tay says a different perspective will change your perspective. It's true. Very true. I'm kind of feeling the words today, y'all. I'm kind of feeling it. So I think you'll, if you don't mind, I kind of want to do another sprint. But y'all, if you're relatively new here, if you haven't hung out before, when I do these 5-minute sprints, I invite y'all to create along with me. Might help you out. Zozo might help break that writer's block. Don't focus on it too much. Don't think about it. Just kind of jump into it and let it go, man. Let it rip. It doesn't have to be writing either. We've got folks in chat that are creating art, creating music, like whatever it is you want to do for these 5 minutes, man. Let's get it. Rafi said my eyes burn so heavy right now. Read or write today? Ooh, Rafi, that feels like you got a bit more waking up to do first. So maybe get some reading in for another sprint. Heidi says like a Beyblade, let it rip. Zozo, I'm not currently writing, but I can use a sprint for my edits. There you go. Yeah, Zozo, that works too. We've had folks do editing. Absolutely solid way to spend the time. Just get a little community as you work on it, right? And at the end, hey, we circle back, we see how it went. So let me know how it goes if you do edit along. Anyway, yeah, welcome in, folks. Happy Thursday. Glad to see you. 4-6, welcome back, my friend. How are you? You know, the weekend is within touching distance almost. We're getting there, guys. No, welcome in. I was just about to queue up another writing sprint, but if y'all want to join me on it, please, let's go. Hey, 5 minutes on the clock, y'all. Good luck. Let's go. Let's get it. Put the words on page. Tay, you're gonna doze until your alarm goes off. All right. Hey, we'll see you back here when you wake up again, huh, Tay? Enjoy your second sleep. Welcome in, folks. If you're just joining us, we are in the middle of a writing sprint. But in the meantime, if you got questions about writing, books, publishing, what it's like to be an author, anything, y'all, hit me with it. Or you can just tell me I look like Asmongold and all his hair fell out. Either way, both are acceptable. Geo, you've been up since 2, and 4-6, you just woke up a minute ago. My goodness, guys. Whew, brutal. Make sure you get some caffeine in that system. Or just some good words. Those will work just as well. GD, that is an unfair question for you to ask, my friend. Y'all, my very good author friend, GD Penman, is in the chat right now. A much more prolific author than I. Arguably a better author than I. And they're just here to throw out a few trolly questions, maybe. Nah, it's good to see you, GD. How you doing today? It's probably like noon your time, right? Or like 1 p.m.? Hope your words have been going good today. Vicious, you're on your second cup of coffee, but you only been at work an hour. Hey, do what you got to do, huh? Maybe don't go for 3 or 4 though. That might be a bit pushing it. Where do I get my ideas from, Gray? I get my ideas from you, obviously. I just steal them all from you. The words are flowing. What's your word count today? What's your word count today, Gray? I'm sure it's high. Let's see, 1 o'clock. You're probably at like 2 to 3K words on the day, I bet. Oh, JR, it's your birthday. Hey, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Congratulations. Enjoy that. That sounds like a great birthday gift. Go rock on, man. Have a good one, JR. Tell us how it is after the fact. Stephanie says the idea of writing a book has always interested me, and ideas always pop in my mind. Hey, that's sick, Stephanie. I love to hear that. You should, you ever tried writing one? You ever tried just putting it on paper? More than welcome to do it with us here. We got 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in this little writing sprint, so if you want to join us, hey, warm those fingers up, stretch them out. Let's see what we can create together, huh? I'm gonna do the rest of this sprint and see if we can get some decent words on page here, folks. Alright, boom, chapter finished. 2 minutes left on that sprint, so I need to pop to the next one. But, GD said, well, Gray, I'm gonna call you Gray, if that's alright, Gray. Said, I think I've just about managed to beat your 180 words. Yeah, Gray, I think you have beat my 180 words, probably. Probably by, 5 or 6 times over, if I had to guess. Alright, let's, we're gonna transition. I just finished a chapter here. A little bit inconvenient to finish it in the middle of a sprint, but that's alright. We're just gonna jump right to the next one. Quick check of the outline. And then we're good. We roll. I wanted to put some emphasis on this word I just typed, but it made it seem suggestive, and that was not what I was going for. So maybe no emphasis on that one, huh? Let's see, where's our timer at? Alright, 1 minute left. Let's get a little sprint to the end, y'all. Push through if you're writing along with me. Alright. 2 seconds left. Alright, cool. Good enough. Good enough. We'll take that. 4-6, you gotta get ready for school. Hey, thank you for popping in. I appreciate you being here. Have a good Thursday. Have a good Thursday, and hopefully I see you tomorrow on Friday. Alright, so that was 200. We're at 269 words. I didn't mark where we started that sprint, but I think around like 150. So two pretty average sprints there, but those words on page, so we got it. Stephanie asked, what do you write about? Hey, thank you for asking, Stephanie. I mostly write fantasy. You can see all my book ones are up here. The bottom row is lit RPG and progression fantasy, but the top row is all fantasy, and you can find them all at Amazon, ebook, paperback, audiobook. And hey, if any of them sound interesting to you, or if any of them look interesting to you on the covers, please call them out and I can tell you what they're about. The only one you won't find on Amazon right now is the top middle, or Wriggly Little Hands. That's coming out May 27th, so not quite out yet. The only people that have their hands on that one are my advanced reader team, so shout out to them. I appreciate y'all taking an early look at it. Which, speaking of, Raffi said you finally got to the inn. All right, so you're on like chapter 7, maybe 8. I don't remember exactly when it happens, but fun stuff ahead for you. I appreciate you taking an early look at it. 4-6, I appreciate you being here, buddy. You have a good day today. Kooky, you just met Detective Sherrock Stones. So you're at the wagon dealership. Which wagon would you have picked? So yeah, folks, hey, welcome in. Got some new faces hanging out around here. If you're not familiar, we do this stream every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time. And hey, I'm an author. This is what I do every day. So if you got questions about it, about books, publishing, what it's like to be an author, questions about writing, please hit me with them. Otherwise, we do writing sprints. Put 5 minutes on the clock, and I work on my next novella on stream, and I invite y'all to create along with me. Hey, Raffi, our community member, made this song for the background music during one of our writing sprints. Insane, y'all. So whatever you're doing, we got folks crocheting, we got folks writing, we got folks doing visual art. So whatever you want to do during those 5 minutes, as long as you're creating and having a good time. Gray says they would have chosen the wagon that wasn't full of goblins. Oh, Gray, where's your sense of adventure? I know you're more fun than that. You would have dived head first into the wagon full of goblins. I know you. Don't play coy with me. Jacob, good morning, my friend. Welcome in. How you doing? Happy Thursday to you. Stephanie said, what's your process for writing? What do you do before you start writing? Oh, and thank you for the follow, Stephanie. And you know what? There was a follow earlier that I didn't call out, and I'm sorry about that. If you're still here, I appreciate you. It was Kevin Kennedy. Thank you for following, Kevin. I appreciate you being here. Stephanie, you said, what's your process for writing? What do you do before you start writing? Well, before I start writing, I like to review kind of what's coming up for the next chapter. Just kind of get it fresh in my mind. But I don't focus on it too much because I kind of want to let the creativity, guide me. I have a general destination in mind. And then we just, who knows how we get there. It's kind of a new thing every day. Yeah, my process is really just to kind of get fingers on keyboard, man, and let it roll. Let it rip. Don't think about it too much. Just get into it. GD, Gray, that's a good question. CCS, do you mean I should add a 50-foot snake in my next video to my desk or in the book? I think one is more feasible than the other, but hey, who am I to say? Hey, I was speaking about art that folks do here in the community, so hey, why not pop over real quick? Y'all, this is some of the art that stream members have created during our sprints recently. I'm pretty amazed by it. Shout out to Geo, who drew me as a Pokemon trainer with the little stream mascots that folks have created. And hey, we got one right there. Sir Gouda, the grilled cheese knight, I believe is his name. Created by community member Melissa Lee. Drew that after our ceaseless inside jokes about grilled cheese, which, as usual, man, I could go for a grilled cheese right now. So thank you to that. I appreciate y'all. Shout out. And CCS says in the story, so you think I should add a 50-foot snake to the story? Well, CC, we pop over here real quick. The Far Wild in the top right is a fantasy thriller inspired by like Jurassic Park. And no spoilers, but there might be a very large snake in it. I don't know if it's 50 foot. Could be. It might already be in the story. I guess I wrote that one just for you. Sleepy said, hey, Alex Knight, I finished Servant of Rage, and yeah, I'm going to read that prequel. Hey, let's go. How you like it, Sleepy? Did the finale live up to the hype for you? You satisfied with the ending? Thanks for reading through it, man. Please drop a review on Amazon and Goodreads if you got the time. I appreciate it. That would seriously help me out. Little authors, small authors like me live and die by those reviews. So if you just want to share your thoughts in a line or two on Amazon or Goodreads, appreciate you. And thank you for reading it. Gray says, I don't know, CCS. I think making him write while being attacked by an anaconda would be pretty entertaining TV. Sometimes it's hard to manage chat and focus on the writing sprints, but boy, throw a 50-foot anaconda in there, and yeah, I don't think a lot of words would get done, y'all. Anything for the views, right? Anything for the viewers. Well, what do y'all think? Should we, hey, Megan, welcome in. Welcome in. Glad to see you. How you doing today? How's your Thursday kicking off? Sleepy said I left you a good review. Well, thank you, Sleepy. I appreciate that. That ending left me satisfied, but the cliffhanger, brother. Well, I gotta keep you roped in for book 2, Sleepy. Gotta keep you ready for it. Which cliffhanger though? There's kind of 2 in there. Gray said it would keep me in my seat, certainly. Yeah, I don't know. It might just have me running off stream. Might just have me distant sounds of panic through the microphone. Who knows? Yeah, y'all. Let's see. We're 30 minutes into stream here, and I'm pretty low on that word count. I think I'm just gonna queue up another one, man. I'm kind of feeling the writing today. I guess I'll say real quick before we do that, though, y'all. After you showed interest in my fantasy maps yesterday, one, Aaron was on, my wife Aaron was on the other side being like, oh God, no, don't ask this man about fantasy maps. Don't ask him about his fantasy maps. She knows that I spend way too much time on those. But I don't know, y'all seemed interested in like a, oh, thank you, EB. I appreciate that. You always rolling in with the compliments. Always rolling in, gassing me up, making me feel good. Gio says, "Hey, how do you feel about fantasy maps?" Pretty neutral. I could do without them. No. Um, but no, I was thinking about maybe we do like maybe we make Friday a special stream, kind of something fun. Maybe like a rotating type deal, but we could kick it off with like a fantasy map stream. If y'all want to, I don't know, pick a topic and talk about it while making a fantasy map from one of my books. I don't know, could be fun. Let me know what you think about it. D. Kyle, welcome in, my guy. How's it going? Happy Thursday to you. And Jessel asked, I want to write my first book, but I don't understand how you can come up with whole chapters with like dialogue and words, etc. Hey, Jessel, it's you do it one sentence at a time, really. It's overwhelming to think about a whole big book at once because books are long, man. That's a lot of work, even for me. Like, I do it for a job, and books are long. It's a lot of work. Let me say this. Start with short stories. They're a lot easier. They're a lot more approachable, but you need every element of a novel in there. You need a beginning, you need a middle, you need an end. You need characters, conflict, resolution. But they're about the 10th the length of a novel, So they practice every element you need in shorter time, and there's a ton of awesome free short story contests. So, first of all, don't focus on a novel. Start with a short story. A lot easier, a lot more approachable. And then don't worry too much about like the technical aspects. How do I get my dialogue in there? How do I get my descriptions? Just have fun with it. Pick a topic you like that you think would be interesting. Just go for it, man. It's all about repetition. Just the more you practice it, the better you get. CCS, hey, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for being here. Maybe we will have to throw a 50-foot snake into the next thing we're writing. And AJ, hey, thank you for the tiny diny. I appreciate that. We give the tiny diny vibes going here with the little T-Rex arms. I appreciate it. Y'all like the idea of the map stream? All right. Well, I don't know if we do it tomorrow. Maybe next Friday. Tomorrow I didn't update my word count before this, but we're at 16,000 out of 20,000 words on this novella. So maybe tomorrow we're gonna be pushing through to get a big writing stream, finish up this novella. But next Friday, maybe we make some maps together, y'all. Kyle said, I write my books how I eat an elephant. I don't. Dang, Kyle, that's a good one. Sleepy says, reading Shadow of the Gods right now. Picked up The Far Wild for after, though. Thanks for the strong work. Man, Sleepy, I appreciate you, buddy. I hope you enjoy The Far Wild. Let me know what you think of it. It's one of my favorite books and one of my worst selling, if we're being honest, but I think there's a good book in there. It's just promotion's hard, Stephanie asked, do you do anything for mapping out your books before you start them? Great question, Stephanie. I like to do what I call a skeleton outline. And if you'll excuse me one moment, the pollen in Houston is off the charts. So I don't like doing this on camera, but boy, I'm just trying to breathe here, but the air in Houston is orange tinted and says no. Stephanie, I do a skeleton outline, is what I call it. So I do 3 bullet points, right? 1 bullet point's the beginning, 1 bullet point's the middle, and 1 is the ending. And I just write in there, where's the book start, where's the book going to be at the middle, and what's the big crazy ending, right? Make those 3 bullet points, and then I tend to have about 40 chapters in my books. So I'll just fill in, 37 more bullet points spread equally between those 3 points. And I just make each sentence a chapter, and I just think to myself, if I'm on step 1, book starts here. What is the one thing that I can do, one step that advances it closer to the midpoint? And I write that as the next chapter, and then the next chapter. And you just do it one step at a time until you got a 40 bullet point outline, and then boom, there's your chapters, loosely planned out. And I like to add a bit more in the moment when I'm writing. That's when my best creative twists come about. So yeah, I just go with that skeleton outline. That's what works for me. Might not be what works for you. You just got to kind of feel it out. See if maybe you are more of a planner, you want to plan more. Maybe you just want to write by the seat of your pants. Both are fine. Hey, thank you for the follow, Jessel. I appreciate that. I think you had a question too. Yeah. You said, any advice on how to approach publishers? Oh, definitely, Jessel. Are you doing, clarify for me, are you doing traditional publishing? You trying to go to like literary agents and big publishing houses? Or are you looking at like small press publishing? Because I got advice for both of them. Let me know. Gio said, have you ever just thought about a cool ending and built up the story? Oh, absolutely, Gio. Dude, I got this story that I'm, sorry, I just saw Kyle's comment. It said, H-Town, that city's forsaken by the gods. Kyle, I can tell you've been here, my guy. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. CCS said, what if the snake has a gun on his tail? I'd be a even more intimidating snake, wouldn't it, CC? Uh, you'll want to see me chased out of this chair. But back to Geo's question. Yeah, Geo, I got a story in the background. Not plan. It's not scheduled to write anytime soon. Um, but I thought the ending. God, it's hard to explain. I basically came up with the ending of what if both. It's a two-perspective story, two point of views, and it feels like they're happening 20 years apart, right? Like one's kind of in the past and then one's in the present, and then in the climax you realize they've actually been happening at the same time, and it just didn't seem that way. Um, so that's kind of a cool idea that I'm playing around with. Seems really hard to execute, but to your question, yeah, that was a concept I came up with, and I'm kind of planning a book around it. Robelli said, Do you know anything on writing educational books for the high school system or the college system? Not really, my guy. I've never done it before. I've only written a couple educational books. They were all ghost written. So no, I'm sorry. I actually don't have any advice on that one. Jessel, you said you're willing to try both traditional publishing and small press, but specifically romance publishing companies. Romance is a little bit out of my wheelhouse, but it works. It's pretty similar to other genres. If you want to go traditional publishing, you're going to want to kick off with approaching literary agents. So you're going to prepare a query packet. It's going to introduce your book, kind of compare it to 2 or 3 current well-selling novels in the romance genre for you specifically. Then you'll pitch your book basically, and you're typically going to attach like a 1 to 3 chapters, depending on what the agent asks for, and you'll query that to them. If you're going for small publishers, you're probably going to need a query packet as well. And if you're going to do that, let me recommend in here reddit.com/r/pubtips. I just put it in chat there. That is an incredible community for critiquing query letters and getting them up to snuff to really attract agents. I highly recommend that. But please, if you got more questions about it, anything I can speak on more specifically, ask away. Happy to get a little more specific with the advice. Woogie, thank you for the goat gift. That's incredible, man. Thank you. And the Heart Me, re-upping that stream team. I'm glad to have you here, brother. Kyle said, best friends from Katie. He got married down there too. Also spent time at Six Flags. Oh yeah, rip to Astro World. I have to drive past the barren, abandoned parking lot on the highway that was Astro World, and every time, I miss you, Astro World. Yeah, okay. So you've been to Houston a few times, my friend. You know how interesting it can be down here. CCS says the only thing I wrote was an essay for school and telling a kid on the game. Hey, well, good time to start writing fiction. The fun thing about fiction, CC, is it's a lot more fun than essays. You just get to write what you want and just have fun with it, just like rock and roll, and as crazy as you want it to be. And fiction, totally normal. Do what you want. It's a lot better than essays. Rob asked, what did I write those ghostwritten books about? Rob, I'll get to that one second. I'm sorry, I just saw another comment from Yuck Lee, I think how I say that. Said you just left your job to finish your fantasy book. Hey, rock on, my guy. That's awesome. Good luck to you. I'm sure that's scary and exciting, but come on, you got this. We believe in you. Hey, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central, writing together. So if you want to join us, we can maybe help you get that book across the finish line. Rob, most of my ghostwriting was romance, believe it or not. That was, what was selling. That's what people wanted. It's what the publisher wanted. So yeah, I ghost wrote a lot of romance books back in the day. Most interesting one, I think, was they wanted it centered around the sport of roller derby. So I have ghost written a roller derby romance, as well as one that was centered around cosplay. Yeah, it was a fun time. Oh boy, chat's popping off. Sorry, wasn't seeing that. I think Gray was giving some good advice. Oh yeah, you know what? Gray's a great person to ask about the romance genre. They are very knowledgeable. Gray's the real deal, y'all. I work as an author. I'm proud of that. It's incredible. I can't believe I get to do it, but Gray's the real deal. Gray's been in this industry longer than me, so GD Pinman in chat, feel free to ask him questions as long as they hang out. They're the real freaking deal. Sleepy, you got to run early, but just wanted to give my love real quick. Have a great stream. Hey, Sleepy, we always appreciate seeing you. Thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day today. Rock on. Raffy, you hit chapter 8. Awesome. Keep it going. Glad you're enjoying it. Heidi said, I've always wondered, does the query first 5 pages mean like the prologue or from chapter 1? Heidi, it needs to be from the first thing you've written in the book. So if that's the prologue, then pick it up there. If it's chapter 1, start there. But you want the agent to basically get to read, or publisher if you're going to a publisher. You want them to read the book exactly as you intend it to start. CCS, you got some good ideas. Hey, awesome. Start pinning them. Let's get those ideas out. Have a little fun with them, huh? Jessel said I like romance, romantasy, and fantasy. Hey, very popular genres. I can't blame you there. Jessel asked any recent books that I've read. Oh, and Yuck Yuck, thank you for following. I appreciate that. And It's Court Garden. Hey, thank y'all. Thank you for following, folks. Hey, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central. Just trying to get some words on page, get some writing done, bring the good vibes. Aiden, thank you, y'all. Wow, the follows, it's got a cascading effect here. Thank you very much, guys. And Lyra, appreciate that. Thank you. Let's get some questions here. Any recent books I've read? Jessel, you know what? I keep this off to the side just for this occasion, because it is the book I finished most recently. Hold on. Got to turn my green screen off so you can see it better. There we go. Okay. So this is the book I finished most recently. Last Stop by Django Wexler. Yo, look at this. I saw this on Amazon. I just see a World War II fighter plane fighting a giant flying bug, and I was like, yeah, I'm in. Say less. It was an incredible book. That's what I finished most recently. Super fun book. Definitely pick it up if you want. I'll drop it in chat. Django is an incredidible author. I really like his stuff. And the book is Last Stop. It's great book. Small time author like me, but my dude's got the talent. Gray says roller derby romance. Send it to me. Gray, I would if it wasn't NDA'd. That's in publisher's hands. Sadly, I can't send that book out to y'all. Kyle asked, was the roller derby book a hetero love story? I have assumptions that it wasn't. You know, Kyle, it actually was. I also agree. I thought that it was weird that was a little bit hetero, like thinking about roller derby. But that's what I was a ghostwriter, and that was what the publisher said. So, hey, they were signing the checks. Rob said, how successful were your books? How many have you sold in total? And how much did book 1 sell for? Rob, cutting right to the meat of it. I can get you some answers there, though. Hold on one sec. Let me pull up my book spreadsheet where I track all that information. This was a huge project to put all this together, but it allows me to get answers like this. I don't have full data because I didn't keep it all the time, but looking at my totals right now, looks like my all-time KU page reads, I think this isn't updating correctly, but I'm looking at like 7 million page reads on KU, 30,000 books sold all-time. I'm not going to talk about earnings, but enough to live off of barely. So yeah, there we go. There's some stats on it. What else? There was a bit more to that question. How much did book 1 sell for? I think I took an $8,000 advance on my first book. Which is, pretty decent. That's a fine advance, and they've gone up and they've gone way up and they've gone way down since then. So it kind of depends. It's nothing is stable in the author industry, but we do what we can. Thanks for the question. Rafi, 650 followers. Hey, thank you everybody. That's rocking. Thank you very much. Y'all, a couple weeks ago I was like at 100 followers on TikTok, and y'all tuning in here have been boosting me, so I appreciate that. Great, that's a good comment. Jessel, I have not read Daughter of No Worlds. I think I've heard of it though. It's a fantasy book. Have you read it? You like it? Tell me about it. CCS says snake with guns, a man with a fishtail, but a human body, big creatures, Transformers. Hey, CC, those are fun ideas, dude. Put it on the page. I want to see that come about. Joseph said, how much did you outline or note before you... Oh, wait, sorry, I skipped Kyle's question. Sorry. Kyle said, do you think Hell on Wheels would be a good name for a roller derby romance novel? Yeah, I could see it, Kyle. I mean, there is a popular TV show with that name, so I might avoid it for that reason. But yeah, hey, it's very topical. It makes sense. You could maybe change it like Hell on Four Wheels? Hell on Rollerblades? I don't know. Something like that. There's potential there. Play around with it. Joseph asked, how much did you outline or note before you started writing, or is it off the cuff? Joseph, I like to do a skeleton outline. It's Heaven on Wheels, Joseph. That's pretty good. Oh, and Alicia says Heli on Wheels. That's really good, y'all. I need to come to you next time I need a title. You guys got it down. Joseph, I do a skeleton outline, which is basically a bullet point per chapter. Um, that kind of helps me know where the story's going, but leaves me the creative freedom that in the moment I can just pivot and do some fun stuff with it. Oh, Megan Harding sending roses and a tiny diny. Thank you, Megan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Got the tiny diny, little T-Rex arms going on. I love tiny diny. My camera's not synced up as much today. It doesn't line up as well. There we go. There's the T-Rex arms. And thank you for the heart me, Coach and Aaron. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you re-up in the stream team. Kooky says time for a sprint. You know what? You're right. You're right, Kooky. Let me just answer these last questions, and we'll get back to a sprint. Carolina Reefer says read Kagurabaki. I think that's Japanese, maybe. I hope I pronounced it right. I've not heard of it. What is it? Tell me about it. AJ says, what are some of the unforeseen struggles with becoming an author? I mean, I'd list, consistency of income, but that's not unforeseen. We all know it's tough in the creative industry. Unforeseen is honestly staying passionate about ideas long enough to finish them. Like, you just have so many ideas and you want to write them, but y'all, it takes, like, at my best pace, a month and a half, 2 months to finish a book. And honestly, it's hard to be the same person in that time that you were when you started the book. So, like, I kind of wish I could write even quicker, get those ideas down on the page and move on. And then publishing takes a long time. So I think the slowness was unforeseen for me. I thought it would just be like, write books, send it out there, boom, get all the praise. But no, it's a little bit slower than that. But, that's why we just keep writing and keep that inspiration flowing. Soul Skate, says Raphael. Now I'm getting disco vibes out of it. D. Kyle, you found an existing fantasy roller derby romance novel? Hey, no surprise. I doubt it's the one that I wrote. I don't think that one was too popular. Plus, that was back in like 2014, so it's probably buried in Amazon now. Yeah, you're right, Coach. I got to get a sprint going. Kyle says if you're not writing during the sprint, smash the like button during it. Well, I appreciate that. And y'all, you're right. You're calling for it, and you're right. Look at this word. 50 minutes in, and I've only got 300 words. So, hey, let's go ahead and change that. Y'all, thanks for being here. If you're new, what we're going to do is I got 5 minutes on the clock. I'm going to write for those 5 minutes, work on my next book live on stream. And I invite y'all to write along with me. Or, hey, great, whatever you're doing. You're working on music, you're working on art, please. Work on it during these next 5 minutes. We'll circle back at the end and see how we all did. Joseph, you said, weren't you at 500 words a couple days ago? Oh, Joseph, I reset the word count every day. I'm trying to write 1,000 a day. So the word count at the top will reset each day. The progress at the bottom is what climbs up consistently. Brandy Buck, you're absolutely allowed to talk about story ideas in Discord. Please do that. And thank you for the follow, Salem. Thank you for being here. How you doing? Happy Thursday. And Brandy mentioned the Discord, so let me go ahead. I'll drop a link to that for y'all. If you're having fun on the stream, here's our Discord link. The fun continues even when the stream is ended. We do writing sprints in there, writing share, art share, all that good stuff. So please, if you want to check it out, well, do so. In the meantime, though, y'all, let's get a writing sprint going. Let's get some words on page. So if you're joining me, please, by all means. Otherwise, feel free to hang out and chat. And if you want to drop any questions about what it's like to be an author, about writing, reading, publishing, please drop them in chat, and we'll talk about it as soon as this sprint's over. Let me just say, let's see, how many words? I wanted to mark where I started at. 269. So I'm going to put it in chat so I remember where I started at. 269 is the starting point for this sprint. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Zozo. I do like my keyboard. Got that RGB. Vinny, yes, I do. Hey, thanks for joining the Discord, CC, and appreciate you. Fun to see you there. Vinny, yes, I do add these sprints into the book. This is, here, we'll pop real quick. This is, I yeah, this goes right into the book. Yeah, I'm gonna censor the name real quick, but we got a little line here that I thought was pretty fun. Just wrote, hot off the presses for you, hot off the presses, right to chat. Here you go. This is awesome. Thanks for the instant feedback, y'all. I like this. Just praise right as I write it. We need to invest in this all the time. All right, let's see. Oh, timer's done. Timer's done. That's it for the sprint. But y'all, I was really in that flow state there. So if you'll excuse me. Oh no, look at that. 3 minutes appeared on the clock. Where did that come from? Oh no. I guess I have to write for 3 more minutes here, folks. If I can get my train of thought back. I was flowing and I lost it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hey, Jordan. Welcome in, my friend. Welcome in. Good morning to you. I was so deep in my head. It's the middle of the night in the scene I'm writing, and I almost said good night to you because I got, man, the visuals are there. They're strong today. Hey, welcome in, Aaron. Glad to see you. Aaron Gray has joined us in chat today for the first time. Oh, no worries, CC. Hey, good luck with that. Go get some work done. I appreciate it. Hey, John, welcome in. John the cleric. You a D&D fan with a name like that? Happy Thursday to you. Oh, thank you for the follow too, my guy. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here. Ah, yeah, I'm a paladin player myself. Paladin and barbarian. We're just finishing up a writing sprint, so let's see, another minute left. So we're gonna get some words here. Get that word count up. We're running a bit behind today. Yeah, Geo's a diehard barbarian. Typos everywhere. Alright, let's check on that timer. Oh, it's done. Okay, I'll finish my sentence and we'll come on back, do a Q&A. Alright, there we go. Let's see, we started at 269, I believe it was, so 557 minus 269. 288 words on that sprint. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that, we like it. That's a good sprint. Y'all, if you sprinted along with me, how did it go? I think did I see one in chat? Gray, was that you? Did you do the 221 words? Is that what you're reporting there? If you're sprinting along with me, I'm terrified because you're so much faster than me. Let's see, what did I miss in chat? I see y'all talking about barbarians and D&D. I love that. Heidi, you started playing a wild oracle. Ooh, exciting. Jordan, you made a werewolf barbarian and died to a vampire. You know what? I appreciate you. I appreciate your confidence that you tried to solo it at level 3. Honestly, a very barbarian thing to do. I respect it. John says, dang, you type fast. Oh, thank you, John. Yeah, you know, it's my job, I guess. We just won't talk about how many typos there are in there, huh? Vicious, thank you for the tiny diny and the finger heart. Interesting. That's cool. Thank you very much for the gifts, Vicious. You are always in here keeping it going. I appreciate you. I swear, we're going to change that name to Generous Witch. Seeker said, I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it. Go to work. Oh, Seeker, man, I feel you, dude. I've been seeing your videos. I'm sorry it's been so brutal lately. I totally feel you. I hope you can find something a little different that works for you, you know? You know, like, I made the jump to authoring, and the money's been great. But I love what I do, and that's what matters. Jordan asked, is there a Discord? There is, Jordan. Thanks very much for asking. Boom, there's a link to it. You can join it through that. Or you can go to my bio. I have a link tree in my bio, and that'll get you a link to the Discord. Vicious says, I'm starting an outline for a story. You've inspired me to writing. And Vicious, rock on, man. That's incredible. Thank you so much for that. I love hearing that. Like, I wasn't trying to, like, inspire folks to write, but that's kind of been the outcome of the stream, and that makes me incredibly happy. So thank you, y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. I'm not emotionally developed enough to react to this. But yeah, it's incredible. Please, Vicious, keep us updated on the story. I want to see what you're doing. What's you want to give us the genre? Can you tease the genre for us? And Seeker said that's the problem. The money feeds into my debit. Without it, I'd suffocate, or feeds into my debt. Yeah, I feel you, Seeker. I feel you. It's never easy. Hey, just keep putting that effort in. Keep open to new ideas, and I don't know. I hope something works out for you, man. We're pulling for you. Um, John says I'm currently playing Hollow Knight on my Switch, and you're actually awesome. Well, thank you, John. That's very nice of you. Enjoy Hollow Knight. That's an incredible game. I love the art style of it. It's like it's so kind of lonesome but beautiful in a way. Kind of sad but beautiful. I love it. It's very good. I mean, obviously it's a great game. It's very well acclaimed. Gray says, "Stop inspiring people to write. I don't want more competition. Tell them how hard everything is." Y'all, it's very rude of Gray to come in here and just be funnier than me on my own stream. Um, Yeah, Geo says inspired folks to write and draw. Maybe Geo's giving me a little segue there. Y'all, check this out. This is art that folks have made on stream. I mean, Geo's made the one on the bottom. Shout out to Geo. Drew me as a Poke Trainer with all our little stream mascots. And then shout out to Melissa Lee up top who drew Sir Gouda, the grilled cheese knight. All from inside jokes on stream. Just folks having a good time. It's incredible to see what y'all are creating. I love it. There's so much more too. Hold on, let's go. Just I can't believe all the incredible art that folks are making. It's pretty nuts. So thank y'all. Thank you for doing that. Thanks for being here. Um, Aaron, I did not share the pinball news because I forgot to get the picture ahead of time. um, I'll get back to that. I saw a question from Seeker I wanted to talk about. Do you think I should hire an editor for Writers of the Future, or would you just self-edit? Oh, Seeker, no, don't hire an editor for that. Just self-edit. They obviously want you to submit a well-edited piece, but they understand that this is not professional submitting, so I think they'll excuse small typos and stuff here and there. Obviously, do your best you can, but you don't need to hire for that. Vicious says you're not really sure what genre your work in progress would be. It's about a curse and dreams. Well, does it take place in the real world or a fictional world? Let's start there. We can parse this out. Hey, Vicious, that's fine. It's a new idea. You don't have to be too progressed in it. John digs the artwork. Geo does draw a lot. Yo, Geo's got a Twitch stream he does where he does his art on stream. Pretty sick to watch. I think I had the credit in there. Yeah, twitch.tv/Geogrim. Check him out, man. If he's live on Twitch, it's a good time. His art's nuts. Like these doodles, that stuff that I'm showing is just doodles that he's done in 5 minutes. You look at something he spent hours on, oh my goodness. Zozo says, bro, VTuber avatars are notoriously hard to make. I wasn't aware. Like, I kind of knew of them a little bit, but Poison Apple Tea was kind of teaching me about it. She's normally hanging out in stream. She said it's 124 layers on that avatar she made. Y'all, I'm blown away by that. I can't wait to see it in action, because, my goodness. 124 layers to make that. It's absolutely nuts. Megan, you love the Wheaties one? Yeah, I have way too much fun with that. Oh, Zozo, you're making an avatar on Blender. I mean, hey, that's intense. That's really tough. Derek, happy first period to you. Good to see you again, buddy. Hope your Thursday's going good. Hey, Lance, welcome in, my friend. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back. Y'all, if this is your first time here, you're just kind of new to the stream, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central, doing the same thing. We're writing, we're chatting. I take questions on publishing, writing, books, anything you want to talk about. And I floated earlier, guys. Yesterday, I mentioned I brought up one of my maps, kind of scrolled through it for a book that I'm working on, and everybody reacted so positively to it. I think kind of playing around with the idea of making Friday kind of like a variety stream day. And maybe we start by making some maps on stream. Y'all seemed really interested in that, so if that's something you want, let me know in chat or the Discord. We can do a little bit of variety on Friday. It's a goal to celebrate the end of the week coming about. So yeah, we'll check it out. Coach, you think it sounds fun? Coach, I don't know if I greeted you today, by the way. Hey, buddy, welcome in. Glad to hear you. I heard the distant sound of that whistle blowing, and sneakers squeaking on the basketball court. I knew Coach Kyle was on the way. Seeker asks, what do you use for maps? You use Incarnate. Well, Seeker, you're using the best program in my mind, because Incarnate is exactly where I'm at. I spend way too much time having fun in there. It's a dangerous program to give me access to. John says it's super hard to make an animated avatar that works right. A friend of mine does VTubing. Oh, it's hard to make one that works right. Sorry, I read it wrong. It looks hard. I'm astounded by folks that can do that. Seriously, I'm really impressed by that. Rafi said I spent like 5 hours yesterday on Incarnate. I'm spreading the addiction. Sloyd, do you want to know more about? Oh, Aaron, they're asking about maps again. I'm sorry. They asked. They started this. I have to get into it. Hey, Brandy, thank you for following. Typically we do writing around here, but maps is centered by TikTok? Interesting. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad to know that, Jordan, because I might not put it in the stream title then. Get the whole stream censored. Oh, well, Rafi, it came through when you said it, so I don't know. Ayo, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you again. How you doing on this fine Thursday? How's your day starting off? It looks like Maps is coming through, so maybe they don't censor it now. All right, y'all. Well, how you feeling about another writing sprint? I'm only at 557 words. I need to pick up the pace on that. Y'all, if you're new here, typically when I'm not doing Q&A and talking about fantasy maps or the publishing industry, always happy to take your questions about these things. Writing, books, publishing, all that good stuff. But when we're not doing that, we're doing writing sprints. I write my next novel on stream. Hey. Let's pop over here to the writing sprints. Yeah, we're gonna queue up another one here in a minute and get some more words on here. Boom, there's the timer. But no, it's going good. And folks, I'm terrible about promo. I always forget to do this, so we're just gonna do it real quick. I'm an author. I've been doing it since 2018. These are all my book ones here. If any of them look interesting to you, please let me know. The top row is all fantasy. The bottom row is lit RPG and progression fantasy. And I often get asked, like, do I have a Patreon? Is there somewhere you can sub? Like, how can you support me? Y'all, if you're interested in that, please just give my books a look on Amazon. If any of them look interesting, hey, pick them up, try them out. I can tell you that if Warden down here on the bottom right looks like something you'd dig, we have a digital box set right now. You can get the whole trilogy for $7. So please check it out on Amazon or authoralexknight.com. But there we go, promo done. Obligatory promo done. Let's get back to the fun. Gray, you got to head out. Hey, thanks for popping in, Gray. I appreciate that. Go ahead and get those word count, or get that word count in for the day. See that man about those rats. I'll be in touch later, Gray. You have a good day, my friend. Thank you for being here. Cosmic said the toughest part about writing for you is removing distractions. I feel that, Cosmic. You know what I do sometimes? Just open a single window. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, put it face down, and just open a single window with my text document and just, like, let it roll, let it rip. That's what the writing sprints are good for, man. You set a timer, and, like, you have to write for those 5 minutes. It doesn't have to be good words, but you just got to keep them going, right? So that's what we're going to do here in just a moment. Jordan says, you know, Alex, I think Thief of Honor is already finished and you're typing your next book. Nah, it's a good conspiracy theory, but no, I am actually... This book after that is going to be the 5th installment in the Paragon series down here on the bottom left. But we will be writing that soon. Maybe week after next we'll be getting there. But yeah, no, for now it is Thief of Honor. Carolina says, write a manga. I've never done it. I don't really know how to do it. It sounds fun. I dig manga and anime. I'm a big fan. I don't think any of my books are particularly close to it either. So yeah, I'm kind of far away from that genre, come to think of it. Yeah, Aaron, my first few streams were writing Paragon 5, so I'm actually 7,000 or 8,000 words into that book. We'll be swinging back around to that here in a couple days. AJ says, how much of the writing from your writing sprints do you keep for your book? AJ, I'd say 80% of it. I don't cut too much more than I would for a regular editing session. About 80% makes it right into the book. Of course, all that has to then survive the editor, but 80% of it gets submitted along with the rest of my writing to the mercy of the editor. Geo says, I'm ready for the writing sprint, Alex. I'm caffeinated and ready to go. I'm feeling Dwarf Barbarian-ish. Ooh, I'm excited to see that sketch, Geo. If you drop it in Discord, we'll show it off. Jason, thank you for following. I appreciate that. I like the duck in your username. You a duck fan? I grew up with Muscovy ducks all around my backyard, so I'm a bit of a fan. All right, y'all. Well, we got 5 minutes on timer here, so hey, we're gonna write. So please, if you want to write along with me, Gio, you're gonna sprint. Folks, what we're doing here, I'm gonna be putting 5 minutes of writing in, and please, I invite you to write along with me. I think I just went out of focus. How dare I scratch my head? Hold on, I'll fix this. We have the technology. Boom, crystal clear picture. We're back. Yeah, so we're gonna write on stream right now. If you want to write along with me, hey, if y'all were talking, some folks in chat were talking about having writer's block or struggling to get those words on page. Look, we got 5 minutes. I'm gonna press play on it, and we're gonna see what words we can add to the page. So, folks, join along with me, and good luck. Let's get it. Oh yeah, Jordan, thank you, Jordan, calling my word count out in chat, 557. So I remember it, so we can see how far I get. Heidi, thank you for being here today. I appreciate you. Have a good day, and hey, we'll catch you tomorrow. Excited to see you then. Excited to hear how the work on your book's coming. I love the concept, so please do keep us updated. boy, the words are flowing now, folks. Watch out, we're hitting a run. Hey, thank you for the follow. Afaka? Is that how I say it? Appreciate you being here. Thanks for stopping by. How's it going, buddy? You said, what's the book about? So we'll pause the writing timer real quick. I'm on a writing sprint, but real quick, because I love that question. And Manchu, thank you for following. Appreciate it. The book is a prequel novella to my book here on the top left, Servant of Rage. And Servant of Rage is a gritty fantasy set in a Genghis Khan-inspired world. It's about three brothers who discover magic that could return their people to glory, and certainly using this incredibly powerful magic will have no ill effects. No bad things will come of it, I'm certain. It's got like Dragon Ball Z inspired fight scenes, kind of a Highlander magic system. Pretty fun book in my opinion, but yeah, it's on Amazon if you want to check it out. But directly to your question, let's go ahead and get back to this sprint. But y'all, I'm a professional author. I've been doing this full time since 2018. So if you got any questions about writing, books, publishing, what it's like to be an author, how you can be an author, all that stuff, drop it in chat. And at the end of this sprint, in a minute 50 seconds, we'll talk about it. So thanks for being here, folks. And if you're sprinting along with me, good luck. Let's get it. All right, let's check that timer. But boy, I'm in the middle of a thought and the words are flowing. Oh, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. All right, we're gonna finish out this thought because I got the ideas, y'all. Boom. Okay. Whew. That was actually tiring. I was loving the story, the thoughts. They were just really flowing on that one. Kind of hitting it, man. It was a couple. I had to force it a couple days this week. Oh, oops! I turned off TikTok. Sorry. Now I'm back. There we go. I was kind of forcing the writing a little bit this week, but today it's just it's flowing. You got to chase that inspiration when it's there, you know, and enjoy it. If y'all are sprinting along with me, drop your word counts. Let me know how you did. Game for Life 36 said, how did you acquire the skills to be a good writer? I always find wording and phrasing hard. Game, it's really just about practice. Read books you like, read books that fascinate you, that interest you, that excite you, and then write stories that do the same. Just think about what you like the most and write it. It's really practice. Like, don't worry about your flow, your words, your phrasing. Like, don't worry about any of that. Just practice, because you just get better through doing. So it's just really reading and writing, and most of all, have fun as you do it. That's gonna encourage you to continue doing it. Kipling Dynamite, hey, thanks for being here, said plot. So hey, it's a free prequel to Servant of Rage here up at the top left, which is another gritty fantasy. Imagine that. It ties directly into the events of Thief of Honor, and yeah, they kind of go together. So that one's a bit more Dragon Ball Z-esque fight scenes, Highlander magic system, and a world inspired by Genghis Khan's empire. It's a lot of fun. I dig it. You can find it on Amazon if you're interested. Audiobook, ebook, paperback. We got a big deal narrator for it, Tim Gerard Reynolds. I still don't know how my publisher pulled that one, but huge thank you to them. And y'all, I guess I got to do some promo. I'm terrible about it, but these are all my book ones. You can check them out on Amazon or my website, authoralexknight.com. And top row is all fantasy. Bottom row is lit RPG and fantasy, progression fantasy. So anyway, promo done. We're moving on. Gio, you appreciated the extra time for that sprint. You're working on a little something extra. AO says nearly 300 words. Yeah, I think I did. What was the starting amount? Someone posted it in chat. I don't see it on a quick scroll back, but I know it was there. It was a 557. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, okay. So let's bust the calculator out. Get an actual count here. 262. Okay, that's a good sprint. Proud of that. Lance said, how did you go about picking an editor? Thanks for asking, Lance. I got a little bit lucky in this, in that most of my early work was published with Portal Books, and they brought their small publisher. They brought their own editor. That allowed me to kind of work in the industry a bit and meet some folks. So now that I do a couple self-published things as well, I just have a couple connections out there. I know the editors. I know a few editors that are working freelance, and I just kind of, if I need them, I go to whoever's available from my kind of self-approved list of editors. So hey, if you're ever looking for one, please let me know, and I can probably recommend a couple folks for you. In terms of like choosing one, not just like finding it, really the best way to do it is kind of see what they've edited in the past, see if they have any examples of pages they've edited, and pick one that fits your style, one that kind of vibes with you. That's what I'd recommend. Hope that helps. Hey y'all, welcome in. Thank you for the follow, D20. You with a name like that, you got to be a D&D fan, right? Thanks for being here. Thanks for the follow. And if you are a D&D fan, boy, you're in the right place. This chat, this audience, myself, we are D&D fanatics. Talk about it pretty much every day. Hey, welcome in, D20. I think Gio is doing a sketch with me on my writing sprints. I believe he said something about it being a dwarf barbarian, so I don't know, we might have some pretty cool D&D art coming here. Oh, it's posted, Gio. You dropped it in Discord? Let me grab that. From the art share. Y'all, if you're hanging out and you're having a good time, you want to keep it rolling when the stream's over, there's the link to our Discord. Actually, ignore that backslash. I added it in. There's the link to our Discord. Please hop on in. We'd be glad to have you. We do cool stuff on it, like share the art that we create. So let's grab the right scene here. I'm working on my next book. But when I do my 5-minute sprints, I invite y'all to sprint along with me. Maybe you're creating art. Maybe you're writing. Hey, Rafi made a background song. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Rafi in chat, one of our community members, during the 5-minute sprints, they made this song. If I can get to it. Come on. There we go. Boom. Rafi made this. This is background music made by the community for the stream. I love it, y'all. This is a place for creatives to hang out. We're creating together. We're having a good time. And hey, in between all of that, I'm a professional author. I've been doing it since 2018. If you guys got any questions about writing, about publishing, about books, the industry, please hit me with them. Happy to talk about it. Hey, these are all my books, my book ones. You can find them all on Amazon or at authoralexknight.com. Just put the titles in. They're available as ebook, paperback, audiobook. And yeah, anyway. Whew, look at that word count, folks. 819 words out of 1,000. We're rocking and rolling today. Rafi on the beat with this song. Love it. Thank you, Rafi. Geo says it's all the art's thanks to these creative sprints. I don't know, Geo. I'm giving you the inspiration maybe to create, but that art talent, those ideas, those are all yours. Edgar asked, you're published. Yes, Edgar, I am. Here's all my books here, or my book ones at least. You can find them all on Amazon in ebook, audiobook, or paperback, or on my website, authoralexknight.com. But yeah, I'm published through small press and self-pub. Kind of go back and forth. Yeah, please, if anything catches your eye, check it out. Aaron asked, do you have a fave D&D character you've played? Aaron, I love my barbarian I made. Oh, thank you, Edgar. I appreciate the congratulations. It's a great job. It's a great job. The money's always crazy and unpredictable, and I don't make a lot of it, but I get to write all day, and that's what I want to do. So, I'm living the dream. Aaron, my favorite D&D character I've played is Strong Rock Logbear. They are a barbarian, and they often got confused, so their name frequently changed. It was Strong Rock Logbear, but some sessions they were, Log Rock Strong Bear, or Rock Strong Logbear. So that was really fun. Pobert Rattinson, I love the name, my guy. Do you have any tips for being stuck writing a particular scene for a few weeks? Pobert, what I would do is I'd just jump past it. Write what comes next. Don't let it slow down your productivity. Write what you're excited about next, and then come back and do the scene you were stuck on. You don't have to do everything chronologically. That'd be one tip for it. The other tip would be sit down with a set time limit and write one version of the scene in that time limit, then start it again, same time limit, and write a different version of the scene, and see which one you like more. I'd say do that probably 3 to 4 times, and just kind of force out a different version, and then roll with it, see what you like. Alicia, I know you asked a question earlier that I missed. I'm sorry about that. Can you re-ask it in chat so I can get it? Coach Kyle's a similar origin story to Man Bear Pig. Yeah, pretty spot on there, Kyle. XRMP Meme Pumps says, do you play video games? Yeah, man. I definitely do. I play Lord of the Rings Online. I've been rocking with that for a couple years now. Love that game. But all the big MMOs I've played at one point or another. I'm still kind of playing Skyrim. Well, it's 20 years in, but I don't know. It's a great game. Played Rocket League for a while. I was really good at that. What about you? What do you play, XRP? Kooky, you just got, thumbs down. You just got to Dr. Percival Viscus in my new book. They're a fun character. Edgar said you heard a really good writing quote on NPR. Yeah, hit us with it, man. I don't like writing, but I love being a writer. Oh, Melissa, you're heading out? Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here. Gio, you said you were just telling your wife about barbarians this morning, too. That's a fun class. It's the best class. But Edgar, no, to your quote, it reminds me of if you've ever heard Something Rotten, the musical. It's a spoof musical about Shakespeare, and the character of Shakespeare has a line in a song which is oh boy, I'm gonna botch it, but it was something to the effect of being famous is so much more fun than writing. Writing made me famous, but being famous is so much more fun. Lisa said, how do you go about self-publishing? Hey, great question. And Pobert Rattinson, God, I'm gonna laugh every time I say that name. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. Cash, I think? Cashy? Yeah, I've not played Elden Ring. I'd like to, though. And let me get to Alicia's question. How do I go about self-publishing? Alicia, what I do is I write the book, I edit it up, And then what I do is I query it to audio publishers because they're interested in the audio rights. And if you can sell them the audio rights, you get a nice little advance that you can then put into hiring an editor, hiring a cover artist, and it kind of just makes the publishing process a little smoother. But if you want to skip that step, I mean, all you got to do is edit the book up. I would definitely recommend hiring an editor to go over your work, hire a cover artist to get you that cover, and then you publish it wherever you want. I typically do Amazon, and then also if you want to make a paperback, you're going to want a program like Vellum if you're on Mac, or Atticus if you're on Windows, to help format your book. Back in the day, you'd hire a book formatter. These days, you just buy Vellum or Atticus. One-time payment, super easy to format the book. A lot of questions here. Let me get to them. And Leisha, if you have more questions about Self-Pub, please ask. I'm always happy to talk about it. Seeker said, did I ever play Guild Wars? I did not play the first Guild Wars. I played Guild Wars 2 a little bit. I know it's a super cool game. I'd like to spend more time in it. Just don't have the time. Great games, though. Oh, someone asked how I found Portal, Aaron said. Y'all, man, I got really lucky on finding Portal, my publisher, Portal Books. I just happened to be at a book club event in London, and we all went to a pub afterwards, and one of the founders of Portal was there looking for their first author. And yeah, I just happened to be sitting across from him, you know, throwing a few drinks back at the table, and we kind of got talking. But y'all, yeah, that's how I found it. I kind of got lucky, but there's a lot of small presses out there. They can be a bit harder to find because they're smaller, but if you're looking for them, they're out there, and they're a little bit easier to get in with than traditional publishing. Marty Bowles said, is it true-ish that short stories should be written in the beginning and long stories are opposite? Marty, that might work for some folks, but I wouldn't consider it a hard and fast rule. I would write them however it makes sense to you. I, for one, have to write chronologically. I'm a one-track mind kind of guy, so I always do it that way. There's definitely value in thinking about the story that way, though. Edgar said the advice was great. Thank you. I hope it helped. Oween said, Andrew Tate, if you read books. Oh, man, that makes me sad. Give me the Asmongold references. Those are much better. I'm bald Asmongold, y'all. Don't do the Tate references. Lisa said, oh, that was also me. My question's getting lost in chat. Sorry, Alicia. I'm sorry to keep missing your questions. Chat's moving today. I appreciate that, though. Hey, Seeker, thanks for being here, dude. Always a great stream when you're around. Good luck today. Get through that work day. I know you can do it. Marty, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for being here. Y'all, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, doing this, where I do writing, Q&A, talk to you about publishing and books. But, hey, we also do writing sprints. And speaking of, look at that, y'all. We're 81 words off of our, 181 words. I'm bad at math. Off of our target word count for the day. So how about another writing sprint, y'all? Let's put 5 minutes on the clock and get some more words on the page, because when we hit that writing goal, there's a little fun thing we do. So if y'all want to hang around for that, we got a little fun segment coming up as soon as I get to those 1,000 words. So buckle up. If y'all want to write along with me, I always invite you to. Please, if you've got writer's block, or you just got a scene you're working on, you want to get some words on page, maybe you're working on art like Geo is, whatever it is, we're going to start this timer, 5 minutes on the clock. Create along with me. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Say J-Bo. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for being here. Happy Thursday to you. And we're kicking off. Oh, wow. Holy cow, I missed some gifts here. Vicious, thank you for the roses. 8 roses, Vicious. I'm telling you, generous. That's what I'm going to call you from now on. Thank you very much. Y'all, if you're going to sprint along with me, let's go. Timer's running. Let's get some words done. Get some creativity out in the world. All right, let me check my outline, see where we're going. Stolas, that's very kind of you. I appreciate you. Best of luck to your dreams as well. Absolutely, Brandon. That's the best way to get through it, man. Just get to it. Let the creativity flow. Find your passion in the writing. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We're not worried about the quality of the words. We're just putting words down on page. There was another follow there. What was that? Stolas, thank you very much. I appreciate you being here, and thank you for the follow. Say Jay asked, what book am I writing? What kind of book? We'll say, It's a prequel. It's going to lead into Servant of Rage here on the top left. It's my book that launched about 3 weeks ago. You can find it on Amazon, an audiobook, paperback, ebook. And it's in a Genghis Khan inspired world. It's got like DBZ fight scenes, a Highlander magic system. It's about basically 3 brothers that find magic that could return their people to glory, and surely using this magic recklessly and aggressively to return their people to glory will have no ill side effects. Nothing bad will come of it. Everything will be great. Yeah, it's a fun book. Check it out if you want. But I do need to get back to my writing sprint here. Anais said, name a country for edit. I'm not sure what you mean, Anais. Give me a little more specificity there. Oh, I'm glad it sounds sick, Jay. Thank you for that. Let's get back to doing it, though. So let's get this timer running again and put some words on page. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ray. Appreciate that, man. Y'all are following like crazy today. Thank you so much. Rock on. I'm glad you're here. Folks, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central. Rocking on, creating, writing, having a good time. Thanks for being here with me. I appreciate it. Another one. Brady, thank you so much, y'all. I'm supposed to be in a writing sprint, but you're following so much, so I appreciate that. Ray said your stream was on my For You page. Hope you're having a great day. Fantastic day. I am, Ray. Thank you so much. Same to you, man. Thanks for being here. We appreciate having you. You know, I started this stream a couple weeks ago, and I thought no one was going to tune in, right? I'd just be here writing by myself, and I was fine with that. But y'all are here, and we're creating together now, and that's nuts. Like, I still don't believe this is real life, but thank you for being here, y'all. Thanks for creating along with me. And y'all, if you're new, when I'm not doing my writing sprints, I'm taking questions about writing, books, publishing, the industry, anything you got. Please let me know. Drop them in chat, and in 3 minutes here when we finish this sprint, we'll talk about it. Hey AJ, if you miss them during the mornings because you're busy, no worries. Hey, I'll drop in chat. We have a YouTube channel now, youtube.com/@authoralexknight. So I'm going to be uploading all the VODs. So, and YouTube's actually recording them now. I'm multicasting to YouTube. So if you missed the stream, man, pop over to YouTube. You can watch it any time of day. Full stream's going to be there, unedited, just like it was live. So you can sprint along with me after the chat. All right, let's get these words in, folks, because I got a little special segment here at the end if I can hit this word goal. Help me get there. Let's get these words in. Oh, it's time for the daily inactivity check. TikTok, once again, thinks I'm inactive. I promise, TikTok, I'm here. I'm here, y'all. I'm just doing my writing sprint. Just let me do my words, TikTok. Closing in on that goal, y'all. We are almost there. Oh, well, thank you for sharing it, Ray. I appreciate that. And hey, we love other authors around here. That's part of the community, man. We're just writing and creating together, having a good time. So, yeah, please bring them on in. Be happy to see them. Oh my gosh, y'all, so close to that goal. Let's get there. One last push. And there it is. And the timer's done and the words are written. Y'all, we hit that goal. We hit that word goal. Thank you for being here with me for it. Thank you for helping me along to it, guys. If you were sprinting with me, if you were writing along, please let me know how it went. What's your words? But y'all, that's it. 1,000 words out of 1,000. We got there. We did it. Thanks for being here with it, folks. I love doing that. The words are just flowing today. Jug, you remember who I look like? Let me know. I got to guess what you're going to say. Let me know. Hey, thank you for the Tiny Diny, Jonathan. I appreciate that. Yeah, Tiny Diny, my little T-Rex arms going on here. I love Tiny Diny. Thank you very much for that. Matthew Santoro, that was not my guess, Jug. I'll look it up. I'll look him up. Santoro. All right, I'll check into that because that's actually a new one for me. I get a lot of Asmongold. I've been getting Andrew Tate, which I don't feel great about. I like the Asmongold a lot better, but yeah, Edgar, you got 24 words, one sentence. Hey man, that's 24 words more than you had. Rock on. I'm proud of you for that. Look, we're here every weekday, 7 to 9 a.m. Central, and we're chasing that word goal, doing our writing sprints. So please, I invite you to come along with us. Let's get there. Ray, please ask away. That's what we're here for. In between the writing sprints, I do a Q&A on writing, publishing, books, anything you want to talk about. Please hit me with it. And as soon as we get that question in, y'all, we're going to go ahead and pop over to a victory scene. If you're a regular on chat, you know what that's going to look like. So I'll just say press if you want to prepare some questions. Please go for it. Get those ready. We'll be taking questions from the press. And folks, if you got any suggestions for the victory scene, you want to see a new one, please let me know because I'm trying to brainstorm some other ways to do it. Ray asked, if you had to describe your life with a song, what song would you pick? I've got two for myself. Ray, let us know what your two are. For me, man, I'm going to go with Jukebox Hero. That song has been important to me for a very long time. And the lyrics kind of make sense. Like it starts with like a person a fan of music couldn't get into the concert venue, has to stand outside in the rain and just hear the music coming through the wall, and it inspires them to go buy a guitar and start picking it up. I feel like that was me with writing. Like I just loved books so much, I was so excited, I wanted to get in on it. So I read so much that I was like, let me get writing. We're gonna start making our own stories. And Vicious, thank you for the roses. As another big gift of roses. Vicious, thank you so much. Wow, I appreciate that. I really wish it would just continually bury me in roses as I gave more. I think it'd be awesome. Raffy says, "Oh snap! Short live today. Quick work." Well, we hit the word goal, but we're not dipping out just yet, Raffy. We got a victory scene to get to. So hey, prepare those questions from the press. I appreciate that. Sammy Edwards, author, welcome in. Says, "Good morning. Are you only writing this book strictly on live, or do you write more through the day?" Hey, great question, Sammy. Great question. So I'm writing right. It's a free prequel novella for Servant of Rage here on the top left, a book that launched a couple weeks back. They're both gritty fantasies. Thief of Honor is more of a heist story, and Servant of Rage is a little more action-focused, kind of Dragon Ball Z meets Highlander, if I had to give it a quick elevator pitch. Thanks for being here, Sammy, and thanks for the question. Always happy to have fellow authors on. We do writing sprints around here, so I'd be happy to have you join us if you want to get some words on page. Ray said that's such a good song that actually unlocks so many childhood memories. Thank you. I'm glad it did. It is a good song, isn't it? Edgar, holy cow! Thank you for the cowboy hat. Wow, that's a huge gift. Thank you, Edgar. Oh, and Jester Cat from Jonathan. Y'all are so generous. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Seriously, y'all just throwing it out. Sloyd said I just couldn't find the book I wanted to read, so I decided to write it myself. Sloyd's rock on, man. That's it. I love that. I love that. All right, y'all. Well, look, we're at the word goal, and I promised a little something special for that. So, how's about we head over for the post-game interview? That sound good? Please, press corps, if you got any questions, hit me with them, because it's time for the post-game interview. The press. We'll come back onto the normal. Thanks for playing along with me, y'all. I appreciate that. Geo D4s. I got nothing against D4s. Solid dice. Solid die. A little bit weird shaped. Can't beat a D6, of course. Sammy, let me get back to your question now that we're being a little more serious. What does your process look like after the first draft? When do you have someone read it for flow? Sammy, typically I'll write my first draft. I do pretty clean first drafts. And then I'll go through and edit it myself, and then I'll send it off to my editor. So that's really when it's going to get looked at for copy editing and for developmental editing. I think that I've gotten into a good flow with my editor, so we don't do too much developmental editing these days. But it's always on the table if the story's not hitting right, you know. So yeah, that's kind of my process. Eagle Fan Gaming, what's the game plan to keep the win streak going? Oh, that was for the press. Let's focus on it anyway. Game plan is just to keep the head down. You know, we're gonna keep it at fundamentals, my guy. We practice hard so that we play hard, and we're just gonna keep the words going, one sentence after the other, one word after the other. You string them together, and next thing you know, you got a whole chapter. And the secret is just string a couple chapters together. Suddenly you're looking at a book. Jordan says, Mr. Knight, you were moving today. Really putting it all out there and got the win. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate that. We were flowing today. We were flowing. It was good. Snow said, what was your book about? Oh, and Jordan, you're heading out? Jordan, have a good one, my friend. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. We'll see you, hey, weekdays, 7 to 9 a.m. Central, same time. We're here. Snow, what is the book about? Prequel to Servant of Rage here on the top left, my gritty fantasy that launched a couple weeks back. You can get it on Amazon if you're interested. It's in a Genghis Khan inspired world. It's got like Dragon Ball Z fight scenes, Highlander magic system, and it's about 3 brothers who discover the magic that could return their people to glory. And certainly using this magic enthusiastically and recklessly could have no bad consequences, no side effects, not at all. None of that, promise. Thanks for asking though, and thanks for being here. Jonathan said, I'm glad I stumbled upon this stream. You seem so nice and genuine. Give you a follow. See you again soon. Jonathan, appreciate that, buddy. Hey, thank you for being here. I'm glad you stumbled on this, too. It was a joy to have you. Like I said, we're here 7 to 9 a.m. Central every weekday. So please, hop back in. We'll see you next time. Glad you were here. Nice to meet you, my friend. Cosmic, you're writing while watching. Awesome. What are you working on? Let us know. Sammy Edwards, author, says, I'm really close to finish my first draft, and I'm trying to see my options. Thank you. Hey, Sammy, please hit me with those questions about it. I'm more than happy to talk about it. And also, congrats on almost finishing your first draft. Like, don't put down the water bottle, man. Get there, Sammy. Get across that finish line. You can do it. I'm proud of you. That is a big task. You got this. Kookie says, when the parking lot at work has a yellow tint to it, gotta love it. Oh, the pollen. The pollen, man. It's hitting hard right now, right? It's bad out there, folks. It's bad. We'll get through it, though. And hey, on the upside, the flowers are blooming. It is wildflower season in Texas. It's beautiful out there. I can't breathe, and I'm sneezing all day, but it looks nice. All right, folks. Hey, well, thanks for being here. You know, as usual, 7 to 9 a.m. Central Time, weekdays. Cosmic, you're world building for a comic. Ooh, that's fun. Please keep us updated on that, Cosmic. That's I love comics. I read a couple of them myself, graphic novels. I'd love to hear how it's going. We do those 5-minute writing sprints on stream here, so please, you can sprint along with us. We'd be glad to have you. Y'all, if you've had fun, you want to keep the party going when we're not on stream, there's my Discord link. The community. I never wanted to run a Discord, y'all, but chat was asking for it, so we made it, and it's actually been a wonderful experience. Folks hanging out there, they're doing right, and they're sharing art. We're talking, we're sharing pet pics. Please. There's actually a sprint channel too if you want to do more writing sprints when I'm not here. We got a sprint bot. You can tell it to start up a sprint for you, and it'll do it. Edward says, guys, this isn't Asmongold. He's not crashing out every day about AC Shadows. Edward, I'm the Asmongold that's lost all his hair and made a second attempt at it. We're gonna add that to the counter, y'all. That's number 27 on the Asmongold reference counter. Thank you for that, Edward. Y'all, I appreciate it. It's fun. It's good fun. Ao says, great stream today. Have a good day, y'all. Thank you, Ao. I appreciate that. Glad to have you here as always, my friend. It's good to see you. Angelo said, stumbled on your Rise to Glory series in Audible. Was considering listening after my current one. Hey, thank you, Angelo. I appreciate that. They're talking about right down here, bottom middle, Rise to Glory. Angelo, I love that book. It's got the characters. When I set out to do that book, I said to myself, I'm going to write a book that has just the craziest characters I can think of, and they're going to be a little bit annoying at the beginning, but I'm going to make the readers love them by the end. That was kind of my personal goal, and I think we got there. If you give it a listen, please let me know. It's narrated by the wonderful Christopher Ragland. He's a smaller audio narrator out of the UK that I kind of got cross paths with, and I love him, man. I'm going to be using him for a lot of books going forward. That guy is a A+ human being and an incredible narrator. So yeah, please, Angelo, if you give Rise to Glory a listen, let me know what you think of it. Sammy, have a great day. You might see me on Discord later. Hey, we'd love to have you there. And hey, sprint along with us on stream next time. We'll be back tomorrow, 7 to 9 a.m. Central. Love to have you there. Coach says, great time today. Well done, Alex. Look forward to this every day. Coach, I look forward to seeing you every day. Seriously. It blows my mind that y'all come back and hang out with me. So thank you for that. Seriously. I love to see y'all every day. It's better than caffeine. It really is. Edgar said, I really enjoy your authentic personality and your live subject matter. Well, thank you, Edgar. I appreciate that. I really do. It's awesome that y'all are here. I'm flattered that you join me every day. So, y'all, thank you for being here. Um, as always, a special thanks to Kevin MacLeod of Incompetech.com for the use of his songs Farm, Manor, Cottages, and Northern Glade, which provided our background music today. And an extra special thank you to Rafi the Engineer, our community member, hanging out in chat, who made our song Midnight at the Round Table, which is the last song you'll hear playing, cycling through on our stream. Lastly, y'all, if you enjoyed this stream, please give it a follow. Please come hang out with us on the next one. We're here weekdays, 7 to 9 a.m. Central. We're rocking and rolling. And hey, if you missed the live, if you're not here for it in time, that's all right. YouTube.com/@author Alex Knight. All the VODs are there. You can watch the stream after the fact. So, y'all, thank you for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. I hope you have a great day. I'll catch you tomorrow for Friday. Gray, thank you for the follow on the way out. I'm sorry you're joining late, my guy, but hey, tomorrow, same time, same place, we'll be here. Y'all, have a great day, and I'll catch you tomorrow on Friday. Friday, y'all, we're almost there. Have a good one. Peace out, y'all. And folks, if you're still here, then you're watching through YouTube. I appreciate that. And hey, see you next time. Y'all have a good one, YouTube.